recommend or not recommend to send it to council.
Back to the city council.
But you still gotta have 5 in it. It's Jack in town, if anybody know.
Jack won't be here.
Mike will be, Miss Harris will be.
Mike Dixon shows up at the last second
Is Ms.
sometimes.
Harris coming in?
Oh,
Okay.
start getting paid, you'll be here, won't you?
There you go.
Send that to the city attorney.
Yeah.
Well, it's 4:30, so what do we do?
Reschedule? Can you do that?
Yeah, there's nothing to do. I mean, you just start the meeting and then there's no quorum to do business, so adjourn the meeting.
Let's go ahead.
So start the meeting, go through, we can't even approve minutes, can we?
Can't do anything, right?
You don't have a quorum.
Okay, now, since this is not an individual application, then we can rehear it next time.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not considered, right, no, it's not that it's considered adverse action or anything like that because it's not within a
Right.
certain time period.
Okay,
Right.
so, all right, so we'll call the meeting to order. I guess we'll have roll call.
Mr. Dixon, Ms. Harris, Mr. Savage,
Here.
Mr. Green, Mr. Motley,
Here.
Mr. McKenzie, Mr. Cobbs,
Here.
Chief Holmes,
Here.
Mayor Tibbs.
Okay, so that establishes that we do not have a quorum, so we cannot vote on anything or even approve minutes at this point. So the items on the agenda, there's nothing that will automatically default to anything, so we will push them into the next meeting. And that's what we'll have to do without a quorum. I don't know that we have any other choice.
That's all.
More like it.
I don't see anybody walking in.
Nobody is walking in. It is 4:30. It is 4:32. Unless we want, do we expect anybody else to come?
Well, there are other two that we had not heard from. We did not know one way or the other.
Who were the other two?
Randall Green, Mike Dixon.
Okay, have not heard from either of those. Can we give them a few more minutes?
I don't see an issue with that.
Okay, then we will recess for a few minutes to see if we have anybody else show up.
This financial receipt.
Sir, can I ask a question, please?
You may.
I mean, if it's a scheduled meeting, why aren't they here? Unless it is.
They are all, everybody on the planning commission are all appointed volunteers, and they all have jobs and other commitments, and sometimes that carries them away.
So maybe it should be pushed forward like to 5:30 or something?
No, that'd be inconvenience
Inconveniencing who?
for all of us. Most everybody up here, disappointed, have another obligation to get off their jobs and get here. We push back to 5:30, it can inconvenience most of everybody. That's why we try to get it at 4:30.
And most
So
people,
the people who are here like me, who want to have something to say, are just kind of shuffled off to Buffalo and,
no, we will,
was this meeting even posted in the paper?
Yes, it was.
yes, it was. And now
That's
we'll
how I
have to
found out
probably
about
have to
it.
repost it, right?
Correct.
We'll have to repost it,
All
and,
day when I'll be working, I'm sure.
well, that's it's what we're facing also. People have conflicts, and there's not a thing really we can do about it at this point. We try. but people do have conflicts.
I think this first time in.
Is this common?
No.
No, this is the first time in probably 15 years I've seen it happen.
The first time in 15 years.
For me, I can't speak for nobody
That's
else.
just my luck.
Okay, but this is the first time I can remember it happens, if we didn't have enough. Excuse me, you the president, go ahead.
Yes?
There's been a lot more than that in the last year.
I think there's been one,
I can recall one other time.
One
we did
other
not have a
time.
quorum.
Who's missing?
we've got the other members that are missing are Randall Green, Mayor Tibbs, Mike Dixon Jr., Jewel Harris.
That's it.
That's it. Those are the members that are missing.
That Mike can kind of set his own hours.
Though I don't know if he's out of town or whatever. I know Mayor is out of town, correct? Is he out of town or is he?
He has his other business that he's taking care of.
Really wasn't in his office today.
Yeah, even Mayor's job is not a full-time job, is it?
No.
Mayor's job is not a full-time job. He's got a full-time job
But he's supposed to be here.
when he can. Yes,
So you can't get a quorum.
we do not have a quorum
Today.
today.
And we might as well call it quits.
Well, we were giving them just a few more minutes and to see if anybody showed up. Because one more person, we would have a quorum,
They're not gonna show up this
but
night.
they're not going to show up. So without a quorum, then we will adjourn this meeting.
Thank you.
Will you post it again in the paper?
Yes.
Yes.
Write this on them down. You still haven't filed on them? If I call you tomorrow, we might be able to do it.
How many times has it been?
If I don't answer, I got 2 interviews.
This is the
to do.
second one I remember this
What
year.
time do you supposed to be good?
And that,
At the moment.
Doesn't matter, it's the one I'm here for.
She's angry. She's an angry woman.
It's been a pleasure.
After lunch, will be there. Okay, Ron.
I agree. It's maybe in the last 6 months it occurred, and then before that,
What's-
I'm not aware of it.
What's funny is she was reprimanded.
I can't remember since. What do you? I've been coming.
Well, you know.
But there's nothing we can do about it. At this point, there's nothing we can do. Without a quorum, we're legally, we can't do it. Legally, we can't do it then. So,
How many, Ron?
3 times in the last year,
Last year?
in the last 12 months.
for us, for the planning commission, we have to go back and look at the notes. I don't remember that.
Okay? Bob Howard brought it up in city council because of the problem.
For planning committee?
Yes, he did.
Well, yeah, Bob brought up this lack, I think it was lack
Well,
of quorum one time.
Well, it depends on if you're talking about 5 or 7, or you're talking about just 5. I think there's always been 5.